Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome here if it's your first time. In today's video I'm reviewing the iFi hip-dac 3. Let's get it. What's cracking audio fans? It's David here from Prime Audio Reviews. So what is the hip-dac 3? Well, it's a portable USB DAC and it's a headphone amplifier. It's basically a dongle DAC on steroids. It comes with its own battery, which means not only do you get that nice constant power supply, but you get more power, and at the same time it doesn't drain your source's battery. So if you hook it up to a mobile phone, it won't drain your phone's battery. Let's have a look at it there, and there she is. Now the price of this is $199, and check it out. Whoopsie, fits in the palm of your hand just like that, and it's got this gorgeous, I don't know what to call it, titanium maybe color. Now if you are unsure exactly what this thing does, it basically turns all those digital ones and zeros into an analog sound that you can hear. So you can plug this into your mobile phone or your laptop or even your desktop PC and use this like an external sound card. Now before we get into the sound of it, let me tell you what you get in the box. First of all, you get 3 cables here. First of all, you get a regular USB to USB-C cable. That is to plug the hip-dac 3 into your laptop or your PC. And then you've got a USB-C to USB-C. That's for Android phones and more modern laptops and PCs. And then you've got a USB-C to Lightning. Of course, Lightning is for Apple products, so you can plug it into a Mac or an iPhone, etc. And I was quite surprised and pleased to see this. Not a lot of products come with the Lightning connector or Lightning cable, so that's a nice addition. So let's talk about the physical aspects of it. It fits in the palm of my hand, as you can see there. It's got this nice silver volume dial on the front. It does have a little LEDs on either side of that, and they will change color depending on the sample rate or the bit rate of the current file that you are playing. So here on the front panel, you've got this lovely silver analog volume dial. Then on the left side, we've got the power match button, which is essentially a gain button. So you got low and high gain. So if you are using demanding or hard to drive headphones, you just pop that on and you'll get some extra juice or extra power. Then we've got the X bass button here, and what that does, it's an analog bass booster, and it works really nicely. It's like it doesn't muddy up the sound or deteriorate the sound too much. It just, so if you've got some headphones or in-ear monitors that are a bit light on the bass, or if you just want to sort of funk out and go into party mode, just pop on the bass boost there and you're good to go. Then you've got a 4.4mm balanced output here and a 3.5mm single-ended output. Then on the underside here, we've got the IE match, and basically what that does is it's kind of similar to a low gain mode, I suppose you could say, and you can select between the 3.5 and the 4.4mm outputs, and essentially this is for if you have very sensitive IEMs or in-ear monitors, and if you're hearing any background noise, or if you just want more precise volume controls, you can pop that on. And yeah, it will reduce, it'll give you a pitch black background, increase the dynamic range for IEMs as well, which is really great. Now on the back here, we've got 2 USB Type-C ports. One is for your battery or charging the battery, and the other is for your data transfer. So you can just leave it plugged in to the power if you wish to just use it on your desktop all the time, for example. So in terms of output power, we are looking at up to 400 milliwatts at 32 ohms and 6.3 volts into 600 ohms from the balanced output. So there is plenty of juice there. I tested this with my Sennheiser HD650s, and there was more than enough power on tap to drive those. And by the way, it sounded amazing. But just for clarity, yes, I did turn on the power match there. I did have it on high gain mode. And in terms of battery life, we've got a 2200 milliamp hour battery in here, and that typically provides up to like 7 to 12 hours of playtime on a single charge, but that will vary depending on the volume level and sort of which headphones or in-ear monitors you are using. And finally, I'd just like to point out that I really love the sort of matte anodized finish on the hip-dac 3 here. It looks great for a start, but also it's resistant to fingerprints, and I've been sort of carrying this around on the daily, just in my pocket, throwing it around, treating it a bit roughly as I do with my things, and there's not a scratch on it, there's no fingerprints. It's an excellent material, great finish, and yeah, that's really a major factor for me for a device like this. Can I carry it with me on a day-to-day basis without worrying about getting it scratched up? But having said that, there is an additional case that you can buy if you wish. Alright, so let's talk about the sound a bit now. And inside of the iFi hip-dac 3, just like previous iterations, we find a Burr Brown DAC chipset, and that enables like a bit perfect playback. If you are not familiar with Burr Brown chips, well, they have been around for quite a long time. They are maybe not as popular in Chi-Fi as the Sabre chips or the AKM chips, but definitely a very good chipset. And iFi Audio has been using the Burr Brown DAC chips for years and years, so they are very, very familiar with it, and they know how to get the most out of it. And I must say, this is a really, really great sounding DAC. It sounds so nice. I would say that it is mostly neutral. Well, I actually cancel that. I would say it is neutral, but it has excellent end-to-end extension, so there's no missing, there's no shortness on the bass extension. The treble extension is up there as well, but it's a very uncolored kind of sound, so the bass and the treble and the upper mid-range are not boosted at all, so it sounds a little bit kind of on the warmer side, but actually that's just being neutral. And if you've heard a Burr Brown chipset before, you probably know what I'm talking about, but overall resolution is fantastic on this device. Like, honestly, if you plug this into your laptop, if you've been just using your laptop's onboard sound card, you will notice the difference immediately. It's just you'll get a blacker background, you get more detail, you get better staging, better sound stage, more precise imaging. It's got this beautiful neutral, natural mid-range. Vocals and electric guitars sound fantastic. There's excellent texture throughout the mid-range and the bass, and well, I could say the treble as well, but notably in the bass and the mid-range, there's some really good texture. So when you get those gritty electric guitars, you can sort of really feel the texture in those. And I'd say the presentation overall is very vibrant, it's very enthusiastic, yet it maintains a seamless, composed and sort of calm delivery. So that sounds a little bit contradicting, enthusiastic yet calm, but you know what I mean. That is definitely possible, and that's what you get with the hip-dac 3. Now, in terms of timbre, the hip-dac 3 is absolutely spot on, so things like pianos, violins, cellos, etc. If you are looking for that lifelike representation, you will find that here. And it's very difficult to describe the sound, but honestly, I would say it is a step above most dongle DACs. Not so much in just pure audio quality, like if you've got some really efficient in-ear monitors, for example, or IEMs, earphones, then you might not notice a huge difference between this and just a regular dongle DAC. But if you have something that's harder to drive, like some Sennheiser 600s or HD 650s, etc., then definitely you will appreciate that high gain and the extra power that the inbuilt battery provides. So to sum up, the iFi Audio hip-dac 3, look, I think this is fabulous, and I think for $199, it actually smashes it, knocks it out of the park in terms of value and audio quality. It's got a lot of versatility as well. It can drive everything from your very sensitive in-ear monitors to pretty demanding headphones as well. And you've got that bass boost, which adds a lot of fun and value and versatility to it. So at the end of the day, yeah, I highly recommend the iFi hip-dac 3 if you're looking for something to, you can use this on the desktop, you can use it on the go. I've been using it mostly with my laptop at work, which is just the perfect, I think, scenario for a device like this. But then if you want to go out and about, you just unplug it, you can plug it into your phone, and it's just fantastic. I would have liked maybe some Bluetooth connectivity options, but that sort of takes us into another realm of device. This is just a straight up DAC and headphone amplifier. What it does extremely well. The build quality is exquisite, and yeah, for $199, it is a very good product. And having said that, I'm going to wrap it up there. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, give it the old thumbs up, Parfam audiophile style. Let me know down in the comments below, are you into things like this, or would you prefer a little dongle DAC to take with you on the go, or would you prefer a Bluetooth device? Anyway, if you are new here and you haven't subscribed yet, please consider hitting the subscribe button, and until next time, I'll see you later.